All right, what's up, everybody? We are back. We have been investigating ancient Milwaukee fake history, and we've previously discussed the Pabst building, which is a magnificent Tartarian structure that has been, of course, redesignated, repurposed, and now we're continuing on our little tour of Milwaukee to their city hall, which is this beautiful big Tartarian building. I showed this image in the previous video, again commenting on the amount of just antenna, it seems, that are everywhere. Very techy building, very electric seeming architecture. We have, again, the Pabst building. This is Water Street. All of Milwaukee, it's like, when I say Milwaukee, like, this is all there is. Like, there's a perpendicular street, and other than that, it's not like you're going to see huge buildings. But there are, little treats here and there. So let's continue with City Hall. Again, beautiful construction. A huge, like, ocular sort of base. Again, it's like a half-circled base, but I would gather that if you would dig a little farther, it's probably a full circle. Who knows? Sorry, I just get like more and more pictures that I want to investigate here. Bring them down here for a future video. Okay, so again, the City Hall, super techy. I mean, at this point, we have all these cables for, I guess, what are the trolleys? But the streets are just gross. I mean, dirt. You have like concrete sidewalks, yet the streets are all dirt. This is like apparently 1900s. So again, horse and buggy, but they have like architecture like this, yet dirt streets. It never really made sense to me. But once again, on the top of this very building, now we'll have like a flag or something, but there was no flag when it was constructed. This is clearly an antenna. Again, I don't know if this is a docking place, like the building attached to the Pabst building, or what, but there's definitely an ulterior purpose to whatever this construction is, and I am hell-bent on figuring this out. Just another building, the Milwaukee Sentinel, their quote-unquote newspaper. I just wanted to add this in here for A, the architecture of the building is beautiful, but B, look at the flooring. I mean, clear mud flutter. The building probably goes down another story or two, at least, probably. And if you look at the top of the building, I don't have a date for this, but just based on what it looks like, look at all of these antenna. You have like a pyramid of antenna or some sort of other antenna sticking out here. It's like, what is going on? I don't know. I don't understand that at all, the need for that at this time period. Again, the City Hall now with a flag on it, so you're like, oh, that's just the way it's always been. But if you look back, I mean, this has just visually a different purpose than this. I mean, it looks like it was all smoothed over too. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever they did to the roofing and stuff, this looks all very techy, very electric. This just looks like a city hall. I don't know. Again, notice the just like the city built out around it. Massive red brick structures. There's a lot of breweries, as in like beer. And I have like a whole theory on that, and not just Milwaukee, but like other areas of this realm. And I know beer and drinking beer and creating and making beer is an incredibly old phenomenon. So I don't know if these breweries were either water treatment facilities or some other type of liquid house that were then turned into breweries after the reset, or if they were originally breweries and just the concept of drinking beer, it goes back probably even farther. I don't know. Sorry, I gotta stay on topic here. So anyways, a beautiful shot. Again, just like it looks so top heavy. It looks like this circle is like a full circle. Again, we could dig down, and this would be a much taller building. This is a church, I believe. It says on Juneau Avenue. So if I recall, Juno is so. To flip back here, this is the big, beautiful Pabst building that's been totally transformed. The city hall we're looking at is right here. This is. It said it was on Juno. Where did they say? Where did we go here? Sorry, everyone. Yeah, Juno. Juno, I believe, is like right up here. Yeah, so Juno. There must be an old church or something, but we can investigate that at another date. I just thought the construction of it, first of all, like you have all these wires for what looks like a light in the middle of 1873. I don't really know how that's even floating there, to be honest. But again, it's more of a castle. It's like, yeah, it's a church, but it looks more castle-like in construction. Another shot of downtown. I just added this in here because it looks like it just rained, and I have such a flair for water and how cleansing it can be, and just like how chic it is. Now the roads are paved. You still have the construction. Some of it's probably been tampered with, but you have just like a beautiful city. Like everyone's like, oh, I would love to go back to like the 1920s and yada yada yada. I'm like, do you even know what you're talking about? Like, I would die to go back to like 1865 and just travel this realm and see what's up. I believe it starts to get a little bit messy here. Again, here's another. This is like, you're like, oh, this is in France. No, this is the one building that looks like this in Milwaukee, and it's like, okay, I guess it's the Mitchell building for the mayor. Who in any of our ancestry built or can construct like this and like lives in Wisconsin? Like, we've come very far down if this is the case, that this is like in our blood and we just forgot in 100 years how to build like that. Again, a spire, some sort of antennae. This is clearly a docking station of something. This goes hand in hand with the other Tartarian structures. There's a couple other buildings I wanted to show. This is, I guess, another view of... This can't be City Hall. But, like, what building is it? You know, like, this isn't the City Hall that we've been looking at. Like, that's not... Where is a good picture? That and that are not the same thing. But I guess we're looking east from West Water Street. So, again, we're on the other side of the river here. Unless this is the Pabst building... just like a painting, I guess, without all of its... this could be the Pabst building here. Again, what is with all this tech, you guys? And even the behind it, like, what is this building? I've never seen that before. If this is the Pabst building, look, we're looking towards Lake Michigan, and like this... Like, what the heck is that? Like, I think there's, like, the Betty Bryn Museum there or something now. Like, we have been lied to on such a massive scale. I can't even tell you. And then another beautiful image of, I just, like, this has changed so much. Like, this is what I guess would be City Hall. The Pabst Theater. Again, this is the canal. Down over here would be the Pabst building. But, like, what? Where, like, this looks like something out of a different, again, 1895, like a different world. And then you have all of this, like, post-reset advertising here. Like, the people who put up these signs did not build these buildings. That's for sure. This is, I thought was funny. This is the Chapman's department store. So I'm guessing this is like right downtown, right on their main street, Milwaukee or Wisconsin Street. Just like their department store, clear mud flutter just based on the elevation. But then you look at the top, massive eagle, Tartarian eagle. Like, why is the need for such a massive statue of an eagle? I know Martin Liedtke, he would describe this as an open charge, that whatever this building was harnessing power-wise, that it's an open charge, so be ready. I mean, there's this very ocular window here that makes me curious, but total mud flutter. I just thought it was interesting that not only is there like a giant eagle on top, but it looks like there's like railings that, I don't know, just weird buildings. Again, another picture of City Hall. And I just don't know what to say anymore. Again, the techiness, I feel like so much has been distorted. This is Water Street. in the winter, it looks like, you know, and just the city is built out, fully built out, no construction anywhere. And then we come to the water tower, which is what I'll save for the next video. Lots to comment on here, but I think we'll leave it there for right now. Bonus content. So I guess Milwaukee used to have 2 county courthouses. One that we have still standing today. It looks like your typical, whatchamacallit, just standard federal, I don't want to say neoclassical, but that type of building. Who knows if we actually constructed that or what. But apparently there was a second courthouse that Milwaukee had. And apparently, sorry, clicking around here, remember when Milwaukee's second courthouse was torn down? Remember when? Why would we tear down? I don't know. And this isn't looking like something was teared down. This looks like it was like hit with something, like a bomb. Like, this doesn't look like, oh, we're just tearing it down bit by bit, and like, it's like, no, we're gonna completely not even use the material, but just turn it all to rubble and then build another courthouse in the Federalist style. Even though this looks like whatever this courthouse was, I mean, just beautiful. Like, this is, I don't even know where this is, early 1870s. Why did we tear this down? Everyone, people talk about depression. This is literally what my every dark night of my soul is like. It's miserable, tears, crying in a dark room because of whatever, like, whoever thought it would be a good idea to just tear down this building, either to hide history or create something different. I don't know, but just the scale of this building. It's first of all huge, multi-domed. You have a statue on top of it, just like in a style that is, oh, just beautiful. But no, it's all torn down. Here's another, I guess, view of this second courthouse. I'm like, this is Milwaukee? Like, again, here's like the reset, people. We come in, there's buildings like this already here, we dig them out, and then this is what we build in the meantime. But like, what is going on here? Like, I've never knew that Milwaukee had a second courthouse, and I was just digging around, and apparently we have a second courthouse. Like, why would we destroy anything like this? This looks like European. I mean, just like a temple to the gods. We have this huge spire. Again, this is all looking like it was dug out. I mean, this road, we have tracks for a trolley, yet, who knows, this is 1873. Beautiful, like, home construction in the city, like we'll still see today, but then, again, dug out. These trees are not, like, these trees are very, very recently planted here. It just seems so hoaxy. You know, like, even these trees in this picture are not more than 20, 30 years old. And instead, we destroy it. We literally level it to the ground. And whatever was, you know, that's just incredible, that Milwaukee skyline. St. John's Cathedral. So this must be... So Cathedral Square, we'll look at that in another video, is right here. So this, where this must be, oh my god. Because I think I know what's sitting here now. Holy cow. We have been played on a monumental level. I just wanted to add this in there as like a last tidbit, but holy cow, we have been played for fools. Yeah, this is Cathedral Square. This is still standing. This is St. John's Cathedral. This, no, it's not there anymore. Holy cow. Wow, okay, I love sort of discovering stuff along with everyone else, but why would we destroy something like this? Like, what? I don't know. I'm going to go and cry. I will talk to you all later, and we'll discuss the water tower in an upcoming episode. Love you so much. Bye.
And when you look at the data, you see that until 4,500 years ago, all the ancestry of everybody, without exception, is first farmer. And then, bang, at 4,500 years ago, everybody has about 90% ancestry from the continent, and it's a minimum 90% population replacement. Shortly before 4,500 years ago, the last stones of Stonehenge went up, and these first farmers had built it, and within 100 years, they didn't know that they would be replaced by these people from the continent who very shortly ended the practices that were common at places like Stonehenge.
Shut the fuck up, Ethan. Shut the fuck up. And I don't care anymore. I literally don't care. Shut the fuck up.
Shut up, bitch!
It's a Mr. Theron production.